Everyone is going all in on EVs. Imagine a world in which everyone owns an EV. We no longer have to worry about volatile gas prices or those pesky routine oil changes. The world would no doubt be a much different place. What's the possibility of this becoming our future? Well, most automakers now seem to be going all in on EVs. Welcome back to Autotech, and in today's video, we take a look at how the world of car production is doubling down on an EV future. It wasn't too long ago that the thought of electric vehicles ruling our highways seemed like a faraway dream. However, times have begun to emerge in the electric vehicle industry, as a lot of automakers appear to be positioning themselves in what seems to be the second phase of growth in the automotive industry. The electric car, which was invented in the late 1800s, initially appeared on the scene because it was more convenient and easier to run for customers than gas-powered automobiles at the time. They were quickly displaced, though, by newer, higher-quality gas-powered automobiles that could go further without fueling up. It's a new day in technology rules. From Tesla to Hyundai, almost every prominent car manufacturer has started thinking about transitioning to electric vehicles. While Tesla headed the league by a significant margin, Volkswagen and Hyundai emerged as the other car makers aimed at the public at large. From the look of things, other car makers do not want to be left behind. The car world is going electric and very rapidly, too. Known attitudes toward climate change are changing, legislative combustion engine bans are looming, and EV technology and charging infrastructure are increasing. Today, companies are promising a line of new electric cars built on dedicated EV platforms, and many existing iconic vehicles will go electric soon as well. Not only that, some of these automakers have set deadlines far into the future. However, a few automakers, aiming to be ahead of the curve, have promised 100% electric vehicles within the coming decade or shortly after. Some of these automakers include Jaguar, 2025. Among the list of automakers who have announced their EV shift is Jaguar. It has announced its Reimagine plan, which calls for the Jaguar brand to go all-electric by 2025. Recently, Jaguar Land Rover announced a new global strategy called Reimagine. The title may sound fancy, but the changes to both the Land Rover and Jaguar product lineups under this new vision will set the stage for vehicle production in the coming decades. Under the new project, Land Rover plans to launch 6 new electric models within the next 5 years, with the first all-electric vehicle arriving in 2024. The reimagining of Jaguar will be even more detailed and enterprising. The brand will go 100% electric, starting in 2025. According to an insider, it could involve potentially abandoning many of the traditional market segments, as well as further nudging the brand up market. Further surprisingly, Jaguar is killing the planned update to the XJ sedan, an almost ready EV. Although the nameplate may return sometime in the future, according to reports allegedly surfaced from insiders and others, the Sexy Saloon's I-Pace-based powertrain didn't offer enough range or performance to conform to market expectations. While these changes are massive, they're not entirely unsurprising. Britain has pushed up plans for a ban on new combustion vehicles from 2040 to 2030. Other countries are likely to follow suit. Land Rover should come out well here. The brand looks set to keep, modernize, and enhance most of its product lineup, with a combination of electric power, hybrid engines, and even some hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, according to reports. This should help keep it competitive with established players like Mercedes-Benz and upstarts like Rivian, which is essentially launching as an electric adventure alternative to Land Rover. Cadillac, 2030. GM's bold electric vehicle plans have made plenty of headlines lately. The company announced an aspiration to convert its light-duty vehicle fleet to 100% EVs by 2035. Cadillac's conversion could come even sooner. The brand's global vice president, Rory Harvey, has told the media that Cadillac would be leaving the decade as an EV brand, producing and commencing their electric vehicle sales by 2030. Professional automotive forecaster LMC Automotive recently told Automotive News that Cadillac's current crossover lineup would be the first to make way for the EV push in 2025 or 2026. The CT4 and CT5 sedans, and presumably their performance variants, like the CT5V and Blackwing models, will stick around until 2026 or 2027. Also, the combustion Escalades would likely wait till around 2029. And even that date is flexible, depending on market conditions. So if you like tried and true 6.2-liter V8 powered or alternatively a turbo diesel powered Escalade, there's a good chance you could buy one today, drive it around for 8 years, and pick up another one before Cadillac stops selling them. However, the date flexibility also means that Cadillac could push the combustion Escalade's demise forward, and there may be a good chance of that happening by the late 2020s, as EVs gain market share and grow more accessible and easier to live with as charging options become more widespread. For a while at least, you'll likely be able to choose. Cadillac is widely expected to produce an electric Escalade alongside the current model within a few years. The Escalade, after all, may be the current Cadillac vehicle best suited to EV conversion, with a large frame that can accommodate the battery pack weight and customers accustomed to paying well into the six figures to buy one. The EV Escalade would perform better, offer a smoother and quieter ride, and be more spacious. And if battery technology improves, which it almost certainly will, the EV version could be even cheaper to buy at that stage. Lexus 2030. After sitting on the fence for a while, Toyota has finally announced its ambitious electric vehicle plans. Part of those plans includes Lexus going all electric in North America, Europe, and China by 2030, and eventually all markets by 2035. And an electric LFA successor may be on the way. Toyota has been a noted crawler in battery electric vehicle development. The brand has been openly skeptical at times, held a candle for hydrogen longer than other manufacturers, and is only now launching its first electric car, the BZ4X. But that is all about to change. One of those new vehicles is an electric pickup truck. Toyota had promised it was working on an electric pickup truck, and the creatively named Pickup EV concept appears to be at least an early version of it. Bearing stubby off-road tires, it looks like an electric Tacoma, though it's not clear from the pictures where it would fit in size-wise between the Tacoma and Tundra. Also, Toyota seems to be adding another off-roader, the Compact Cruiser EV. It looks like a compact nod to the FJ Cruiser and original Land Cruiser, with its bright blue paint and roof rack and red tow hooks. There's no EV counterpart to the 4Runner, however. Toyota noted it plans to add 30 EVs by 2030, and some will be electric versions of existing models. Rolls-Royce 2030. Rolls-Royce, amongst other automakers, has announced that it will move to a 100% electric lineup by 2030. It was announced by the luxury car maker recently that they would join other premium brands in making the switch, such as Volkswagen's Bentley and Jaguar's Land Rover. The BMW-owned brand said in a statement that its first fully electric-powered car, named Spectre, will be on the market in the fourth quarter of 2023, with testing to begin soon. Torsten Müller-Olvos, CEO of Rolls-Royce, which is based in the south of England, said the new product will set out their credentials for the full electrification of their entire product portfolio by 2030. By then, Rolls-Royce will no longer be in the business of producing or selling any internal combustion engine products, but purely electric cars. BMW has not set an end date for producing fossil fuel burning cars, instead setting a goal of 50% electric vehicles produced by 2030. But its subsidiary Mini said in March it would go all electric by the end of the decade. At this rate, it won't be long before every car on the road becomes battery-powered rather than gas, or petrol for our international friends. All of these automakers, and more, are committing to a 100% electric future, setting the groundwork for the coming decades. Do you agree with these car manufacturers switching to an electric platform? Or do you think fossil-fueled powered cars are the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to the channel for more EV videos. Until next time, thanks for watching Autotech.